The state of stress at a point under plane stress condition is sigma xx is equal to 40 megapascal, sigma yy is equal to 100 megapascal, and tau xy is equal to 40 megapascal. The radius of the Morse circle representing the given state of the stress in megapascal is, options are option A 40, option B 50, option C 60, option D 100. Now the solution is, in the problem they have asked for the radius of the Morse circle. So first of all, let us know about what is Morse circle. The transformation equations for a plane stress can be represented in graphical form by a plot known as Morse circle. That means it is a graphical representation of transformation equations for a plane stress. This graphical representation is extremely useful because it enables you to visualize the relationships between the normal and shear stress acting on various inclined planes at a point in a stressed body. Means we can visualize relationships between normal and shear stresses on planes at different angles. Using Morse circle, we can also calculate principal stresses, maximum shear stresses, and shear stresses on inclined planes. Now let us see stress transformation equations. First of all, a plane which is horizontal, the force acting in x-axis is sigma xx, and the force acting in the y-axis is sigma yy, and the shear stress acting is tau xy and tau yx in y and x planes respectively. Now the plane is tilted to axis x1 and y1, which are at an angle theta to the sigma xx and sigma yy in the previous diagram, and the shear force acting is tau x1 y1 and tau y1 x1 respectively, and the forces acting on x1 and y1 axis are sigma xx1 and sigma yy1 respectively. Then the equations are sigma xx1 minus sigma xx plus sigma yy by 2 is equal to sigma xx minus sigma yy by 2 cos 2 theta plus tau xy sin 2 theta, and another equation tau x1 y1 is equal to minus sigma xx plus sigma yy by 2 sin 2 theta plus tau xy cos 2 theta. Let us say this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now to eliminate theta in the above equations, let us square the above two equations and add, that is 1 square plus 2 square. Then we will get sigma xx1 minus sigma xx plus sigma yy by 2 whole square plus tau x1 y1 whole square is equal to sigma xx minus sigma yy by 2 whole square plus tau xy square. But we know in Morse circle sigma average is equal to sigma xx plus sigma yy by 2, and r square is equal to sigma xx minus sigma yy by 2 whole square plus tau xy square. So substitute these two values in the above equation. Then the above equation will become sigma xx1 minus sigma average whole square plus tau x1 y1 square is equal to r square. The above equation can be written as sigma xx1 minus sigma average whole square plus tau x1 y1 minus 0 whole square is equal to r square. So this is the equation of a circle with sigma average and 0 as center and r as radius on sigma xx1 and tau x1 y1 as axes. So if you draw a circle by taking sigma x1 as x-axis and tau x1 y1 as y-axis, then you will get a circle like this, with a center sigma average, 0 and the radius is r. Now let us come to our problem. In the problem it is given the stress acting in the x-axis, that is sigma xx is equal to 40 megapascal, and the stress acting in the y-axis, that is sigma yy is equal to 100 megapascal, and the shear stress tau xy is equal to 40 megapascal. So the radius r is equal to, we know, root of sigma xx minus sigma yy by 2 whole square plus tau xy square, that is root of 40 minus 100 by 2 whole square plus 40 square, that is root of 60 by 2 whole square plus 40 square, that is root of 30 square plus 40 square, which is equal to root of 2500, that is 50 megapascal. So the correct option is option B, 50 megapascal.